Hi guys, welcome back to my channel B2 Stitches. Please, if you are seeing my channel for the first time, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that each time I post a new video, you'll be the first to be notified. Okay, so in this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to draft a basic bodice pattern. Okay, it's going to be a full basic bodice pattern. So to start with, the top of that paper will be our starting point. So I'll be marking a straight line over there to be our starting point. Okay, so after that I'll be marking our horizontal measurement, starting with the chest line. I'll mark a point over there and join those points together. The chest line I marked is 8 inches. I'll come down and mark our bust line, which is 11 inches. I'll mark the point like so and join all the points together. Okay, I'll also mark the point for the waist measurement, which is 17 inches. Okay, and I'll also join the point together like so. And now for a full top, I'll be, I'll be marking 23 inches. Okay, 23 inches as the length of the top, and I'll join the lines, the points together like so. Okay, so after that I will label those lines that we have just drawn, which is the chest line, the bust line, the waistline, and the top length. I take that again: the chest line, the bust line, and the waist line. Okay, chest line, bust line, waistline, and the top length. Okay, so now I'll be marking the shoulder to shoulder measurement, which is 16 divided by 2 will give us 8. So I'll mark 8 over there. I'll come down to the chest line and I'll also mark 8 inches. And I'll join the lines together like so. You can see what I'm doing. I'll join the lines together. Okay, so now I'll mark our basic neck width, which is 3 inches. Okay, and I also mark our basic neck depth, which is also 3 inches, and I'll just draft a round neck over there. So after drafting, I'll come down by 1 inch at the shoulder line to draft our shoulder slant. I came down by 1 inch and I've drafted our shoulder slant. Okay, so now divide the remaining lines into 2, which is giving me 3.5, and I will come in by half an inch for us to get our armhole curve. Okay, so I'll join the points to the shoulder line. So for me to get a complete armhole curve, I'll measure the bust divided by 4. I'll measure the bust divided by 4, which will give me 10 inches. Okay, that's 40 divided by 4, that's 10 inches. So I'll draft the curve like so. You can see the way I placed the curve. Okay, so coming down to the bust line, I'll measure the nipple to nipple divided by 2, which is 3.5. I'll come to the under bust and measure as well, and I'll come to the top length and also divide it by 2, which is 3.5. So I'll join the points together like so. Okay, so at the waistline, I'll come in by half an inch on both sides for us to get our dart line. Okay, I'll come in by half an inch, which is 0.5 on both sides. So I'll join the points together like so. Okay, you can see how we have drafted that. So now, if we were drafting an half scale body, we will have just stopped at this point, that's at the waistline. Okay, we just stop at the waistline, but because it is a full scale body, that's a full top length, so we'll be coming up by 3 inches from the top length so that we can complete our that construction. You can see what I have done. I came up by 3 inches from the top length upward. So now I'm constructing the dart like so. You can see the way I'm joining those lines together. So this is how you draft the dart for a full basic bodice. You can see what we have. So now we'll be taking our measurement now. So I'll come to the waistline and divide the waistline by 4. So the waistline I'm working with is 36 divided by 4 will give me 9. So I'll mark 9 over there. So I'll come down to the top length. I'll divide our hip measurement by 4 and I'll mark the point over there. So I'll join those points together like so to give us the shape of our bodice. Okay, you can see what we have. Our basic bodice is ready. This is the front pattern. You can see what we have there. Front pattern for the basic bodice. This is what we have. Okay, so now I'll be drafting the back bodice on the other side. So I'll come down to the chest line and also mark the shoulder measurement divided by 2. That's 16 divided by 2, giving us 8 inches. Now go to the upper part and also measure 8 inches. Okay, so now I'll draw a line like so that we can also draft the armhole for the back bodice. Okay, so now I'll measure the neckline for the back. The width is 3 inches while the depth is 1.5 inches. Okay, so I'll draft the neckline for the back like so. All right, so now to draft our armhole curve, I'll also measure the bust divided by 4, which is 10. Okay, I'll point at 10 over there, then I'll draft the curve like so. Okay, the back armhole is ready. You can see what we have. You can see what we have here. Alright, so to draft our dart for the back, we'll also mark 3.5 inches. Note that the zipper allowance has not been added yet, so it is when we want to draft, we want to cut our pattern on paper, that will add the zipper allowance. So I have joined the lines together like so. To draft our dart line, it's a matter of choice. If you like, you can start from the chest line. If you like, you can start from the bust line. So I'll just increase our line to the chest line by also dividing our nipple to nipple measurement by 2, which is 3.5. So I'll join the lines together like so. So I'll come down to the waistline and mark our dart intake, which is 0.5 on both sides. Okay, so I'll join the lines together like so from the waist up to the chest line at the back. So I'll also come up by 3 inches at the back and join the dart leg with the lines like so. You can see what we have. I also came up by 3 inches, just the way we did for the front pattern. Okay, so now it's time to take our body measurement, the waist divided by 4 for the hip, for the top length, the hip divided by 4. So I'll join the lines together like so. Okay, you can see what we have here. Our basic bodies are ready. Okay, we have for the front bodies, I also have for the back bodies. Okay, so this is what we have over here. Okay, so we have our back bodies ready and our front bodies ready. Don't forget to hide your zipper allowance while cutting on fabric, and that is all. Okay, in taking side dart, this is applicable to bustier, corset, princess dart, and so on. But for a basic bodice, a basic blouse, this is how you draft it. All right, so I'll just go over and cut our pattern so that we can see what we have here. Okay, so I'm cutting our pattern out. That's the front bodice. I'm also cutting the back bodice now. All right, please don't forget to cut the shoulder slant for the back. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you in my next video.